Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to game number 5 between Socke and Morrow, and this is going to be the series finale in the Zotac Cup final, number 15. Both these players have strived and come so far to get to this point, and whoever wins this game is going to be declared the new winner champion of Cup number 15 in the Zotac. And I cannot wait to see who's going to come out ahead. Both of them going to be playing here on Kulos Ravine. Socke spawning as the blue Protoss at the top right hand corner, and Morrow spawning as the red Terran down in the bottom left. Now, right off the bat, I do want to say every game we've seen thus far has shown all the players really being aggressive early on with strategies designed to make an early threat, an early push, and end the game. There hasn't really been that much counterattack action where a player has been able to survive the initial push. So this game, I'm hoping to see a longer, more macro-oriented game, but thus far, what I've seen from both these players has really shown that they favor to go for early aggression. Socke loves to throw down those two gateways on the cyber core and pressure with his zealots, and likewise Morrow loves to go for that ghost build or go for mass infantry. It seems like that is his preferred strategy, to go for mass infantry and go for that 3M build, which is so powerful against Protoss, but at the same time it can be also slightly sloppy. We haven't seen Socke go for a mech build versus Protoss yet, and I'm kind of hoping we do. But of course, it all comes down to player preference here, as Socke here is going to be scouting in the second bottom position after cross scouting over to the bottom left off the bat. So Socke going to be moving in here and finally finding the Terran base here. How annoying is he going to be with this probe though? We all know that he loves to harass with his probes and kill off as many SCVs as he can. Any Protoss player, of course, loves to do that stuff. And right off the bat, Tech Lab going down for Morrow. So Morrow is going to be getting those early Marauders once again, and I'm interested to see what Morrow's going to do. Oh, the SCV's coming off to fight the probe. Socke here going to regenerate his shields and come back to fight another day. Meanwhile, Morrow going to come into the Protoss base on first glance. Oh, yeah, doing a double take right there, and then coming back to see some more. Socke is saving up those chrono boosts yet again, and we should see a Stalker coming out of this gateway right now. There is the Stalker, there goes the chrono boost. So Socke gonna get that Stalker to deal with the pesky scouting workers. And of course, he is going to get those Stalkers to possibly make an early aggressive push against Morrow, who does have one Marauder right now. He is researching concussive shells for those cyborg infantry, and meanwhile getting a second refinery down as well. So he is going to be thirsty for that gas, and really, I've said it before, I'm assuming he's getting this second refinery for a factory, but he might just throw down another Ghost Academy. It's hard to tell with Morrow because he really seems to favor those ghosts against Protoss, those early ghosts against Protoss. And here we go, we are seeing two more barracks going down right off the bat, and so we could be seeing a mass Tech Lab, mass Marauder push here for Morrow. That's the only thing I can assume he's going for. Or he might just throw a later Ghost Academy. Last game, he threw up that Ghost Academy before he threw down the two barracks. So I'll be interested to see what he does this game. He does control the central watchtower between the two bases. It looks like Warp Gate is currently on the way for the Protoss player. And it looks like he is morphing in some more Zealots, some more Stalkers as well. Does have a third gateway on the way. Slightly supply blocked himself right there. And here we go, a second assimilator going down as well. And there is the Ghost Academy for Morrow. So he is going to be going for yet another Ghost Infantry build. We might see another massive buildup of the Morrow forces on the ground, and then he likely will push out and use those Ghost EMP Shockwave to drain the Protoss of all energy as well as some of its shields, and then go for the win. But here we go, Socke gonna try to control this watchtower. A force field goes down, not the best placement right there, but Morrow with that concussive shell is just doing work on the Stalker. He is able to kill off that Stalker, and Socke here with the Zealot on the ground, gonna try to chase away the Marauders, but Marauders with concussive shells are just so good and so easy to micro against the Protoss, and really the Marauder is great against all the gateway units in the Protoss arsenal. It's hard for a Protoss player to deal with Mass Marauder, and here we go, some more Stalkers coming out, and Stalkers really are the only answer that Protoss has against Marauders, and there we go, finally taking out those Marauders. But meanwhile, on the production tab, we have a Mobius reactor being researched on the Ghost Academy, as well as Stimpack on the way as well. So Morrow here is going to be building up that massive ground infantry yet again. Probably going to throw down a factory and lift it off to scout and then go straight for that starport. I've got to say, not the most inspiring build I've seen, but hey, whatever works, works. And Morrow has proven that this strategy works. And of course, Socke here, whoa, he's got 4 gateways, so he is going for a 4-gate attack right here. Oh my goodness, I was like, where is he getting all these forces from? This 4th gateway needs to morph into a warp gate though, and there we go. And Socke here is gonna be making a 4-gate pressure attack on Morrow. Is Morrow gonna be able to hold? He does have some infantry on the ground, but with these force fields and the zealots, I think that Morrow just doesn't have enough forces to deal with this. 56 army count for the Protoss player, 48 for Morrow, and oh, an EMP goes down for Morrow, so Morrow getting that ghost just in time to